guys! Happy New Year! 2016 is finally here, and like everybody in January, I also really love to reminisce about the year 2015. So I figured I would do a bookish version of it and let you guys know what are the 5 books I really loved reading last year. First up is Fracture by Megan Miranda. Now this is a young adult paranormal book, so it was sitting on my bookshelf for quite a while because I usually don't like paranormal books. But one night I was kind of bored, so I picked it up, and what happened is that I could not put it down before I finished the last page. So that is why it's in my top 5 books. Basically the story is about a girl who falls through ice, is caught in the icy water for 11 minutes, and when she wakes up in the hospital she discovers that she has the ability to sense death. So yes, this is definitely not a literary masterpiece by any means, but it is thoroughly entertaining. It's a page turner. So if you're into paranormal and if you're into a quick entertaining read, then I would recommend this one definitely. Second up is Just a Girl Standing in Front of a Boy by Lucy Ann Holmes. Now this book made my top 5 because it is thoroughly positive. It is insane. The words hilarious, romantic and honest are the best way to describe it. I was laughing my ass off when I was reading it, and once I finished I felt like so light and so positive. It's basically about a girl who has everything figured out in her life. She has a list of 10 things she has to do every day, and she has a very stable boyfriend. But that kinda all goes to hell when she meets a musician named Joe King. So if you are a girl who loves to read about romance and loves to laugh, then I recommend you pick this baby up and you will love it. Third up is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. I put this book in my top 5 because it truly shows what a well-crafted book can do to your imagination and to your perception of the world. So it's basically a story about a German orphan boy and a French blind girl during the Second World War, but it is also a literary orgasm. So if you're into historical fiction, then feel free to check out my book review, spoiler-free book review on this book, and I hope you will find the time to read it, because you won't regret it. We are down to the last 2, so next up is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Now, I put this book in my top 5 because of the emotional state I was left in once I finished it. It's basically a story, a heart-wrenching story, about a girl who learns to live from a boy who wants to die. If you're the kind of person who likes reading books that really speak to your heart and tell you a lot about what is going on in this nugget here, the human mind, then I definitely recommend you give it a read. I'm going to cheat on the last one because this is clearly not 1 book but 3 books, but it is my favorite series that I read in 2015, and it is the Shatter Me series by Tahira Moffi. Now, the reason why I love it so much and why I have it in my top 5 is because of how the main character develops. This is young adult fiction, so it is set in a time where everything's in chaos and the ruling party is evil, but the main character has an ability. She can kill with her touch. And in the first book, we see her as a timid girl, almost being used as a weapon, and she turns into a true warrior, a powerful warrior by the end of the series. And of course, there's loads of action and beautiful friendships and a love triangle. You gotta have a love triangle. So if you're the kind of person who loves Hunger Games and Mortal Instruments and other young adult series like that, then you're gonna flip out about this one. You're gonna love it. And that is that. My top 5 from the year 2015. Now I hope that one of these or some of these piqued your interest and you're gonna pick them up and read them, because 2016 really should be a bookish year because books are just freaking awesome. So I'm gonna sign out for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up so I know you did, and I will see you again next week. So see you soon, okay? I have something truly magical for you guys today. Now, this is a journey I was on while I was also on my Euro trip, so I was kind of taking 2 trips simultaneously, and it's a beautiful fictional world created by Anthony Doerr, and it is called All the Light We Cannot See. Now this is a 2015